Hey there, cat lovers. Welcome back to another pawsome adventure. Have you ever imagined a cat as a chef? I know it sounds crazy, but trust me, it's more entertaining than you could ever dream. Well, buckle up because today I'm gonna tell you the most perfectly hilarious story about a wedding you won't forget. It's a tale of love, laughter, and a feline culinary genius. So it was a bright and sunny morning, and the whole family was buzzing with excitement. The air was filled with the scent of fresh flowers and the sound of joyful chatter. My brother was getting married, and everyone was in high spirits. The house was a whirlwind of activity, with people running around, making last-minute preparations. But the real twist? Our beloved cat, Whiskers, decided today was his day to shine, as the chef. Yes, you heard that right. Whiskers had always been a curious cat, but today, he took it to a whole new level. Picture this. The kitchen is bustling, and suddenly, Whiskers leaps onto the counter, eyes gleaming with determination. It was as if he had been planning this moment for weeks. With a flick of his tail, he starts by pawing at the flour, creating a cloud that makes everyone giggle and sneeze. The kitchen was soon covered in a fine layer of white, and Whiskers looked like a little ghost. Next, he moves on to the eggs. Now you might think a cat couldn't possibly handle eggs, right? But Whiskers was no ordinary cat. Now you might think a cat couldn't possibly handle eggs, right? But Whiskers was no ordinary cat. He had a knack for surprising us. Wrong. Whiskers delicately taps the eggs with his paw, cracking them open with surprising finesse. It was like watching a tiny furry chef at work. Sure, there was a bit of shell in the mix, but hey, who's complaining? The laughter and joy he brought to the kitchen were worth a few crunchy bites. Then comes the piece de resistance, the fish pie. Whiskers, being a connoisseur of all things fishy, dives into the task with gusto. He was in his element, and it showed. Whiskers, being a connoisseur of all things fishy, dives into the task with gusto. He carefully selects the freshest catch from the fridge, even giving it a few appreciative sniffs. It was as if he was saying, "Only the best for this dish." He carefully selects the freshest catch from the fridge, even giving it a few appreciative sniffs. With a little guidance from us humans, the pie starts to take shape, and oh boy did it look scrumptious. With a little guidance from us humans, the pie starts to take shape, and oh boy did it look scrumptious. The kitchen was filled with the sounds of chopping, mixing, and the occasional meow of approval from Whiskers. As the oven timer ticks down, the aroma fills the house, and guests start to gather, noses twitching in anticipation. The smell was irresistible, and it drew everyone to the kitchen like a magnet. The moment the pie comes out of the oven, golden and bubbling, Whiskers sits proudly beside it as if to say, "Bon appétit." He looked so proud, and we couldn't help but applaud his efforts. The wedding feast was a roaring success, and Whiskers was the star of the show.